Hello YouTube, what is up? Warlock here. In today's video I'm gonna give you a brief explanation about the classes and the subclasses in the Destiny 2. This video is just the introduction for my future videos, and you can expect in the next 5 or 6 days all the classes in details. We're gonna go over all the skills, I'm gonna show you how they look, and I'm gonna show you the damage. But first, let's roll the intro. So the first class that we have is the Warlock. Warlock has two subclasses, Downblade and the Voidwalker. Downblade is the subclass that is specialized around the fire, and majority of his passive and active skills are focused around fire. His ultimate is called Daybreak, and in the description it says, wave solar light into blades and smite your foes from the skies. And a quick little tip, it is much better to use the Daybreak while you're in the air. The second thing that is really worth to point out about the Downblade is that he is focused around getting kills while airborne. The more kills you have while airborne, the better synergy you're gonna have with other skills. Second Warlock's subclass is called Voidwalker. The Voidwalker is the subclass that is focused around the void damage, and his gameplay style is focused around the grenades. The Voidwalker's skills are based around the fast recharge of the grenades, and they're based around buffing up the grenade damage and the radius. This subclass is really unique and really special. His ultimate is called Nova Bomb, and in the description it says, hurl the explosive bolt of void light at the enemy, disintegrating those caught within the blast. When the Nova Bomb collides with the enemy, it is gonna give a huge explosion, and you can also shoot at the Nova Bomb to trigger it a little bit earlier. The other thing that is really worth to point out about the Voidwalker is that he is the only class that has a blink. While other classes have a power jumps, the Voidwalker on top of that has a blink. He can teleport to the shorter distance. With that said, let's jump on the Titan, the second class in the Destiny. The Titan has two subclasses, Sentinel and the Striker. The Sentinel subclass is a hybrid between a ranged and the melee fighter. He has bunch of defensive skills that are complementing and ranged and melee fights, but the only thing that is really worth to point out is his melee kill. If you kill your enemy with the melee kill, you're gonna fully regenerate your HP, and on top of that, in the next 15 seconds, your melee attacks are gonna do insane amounts of damage. His ultimate is the Sentinel Shield. Using this ult is gonna spawn the Void Light Shield, and you're gonna bash your opponents with him. You can also press right click to guard, where you're gonna be immune to damage, and if you press the grenade hotkey, it is gonna throw the shield, and the shield is gonna ricochet between the enemies, causing insane amounts of damage. And on top of that, during the ultimate, you're gonna get shield on top of your HP, giving you much more survivability. Titan's second class is called Striker. Striker is a subclass that is focused around the lightning damage, or in the other words, arc damage, but his true damage is going through the grenades. He's the only class that can wear two grenades at once, and if you're sprinting, after a short period of time, if you melee someone, it doesn't even need to be a kill, it is gonna recharge your cooldown on the grenades. His passives are gonna also make the grenade duration even longer, and about his ultimate, it is called Fist of Havoc. And about his ultimate, it is called Fist of Havoc. Using this ability, this ultimate has two kinds of the attacks. You can bash your opponents while sprinting directly towards them, or you can also jump in the air and press the right click, and it's gonna slam the ground, creating huge AoE damage. The higher you are in the air, the more damage you're gonna do. Last but not least, Hunter. The Hunter has two subclasses, Gunslinger and the Arcstrider. The Gunslinger is the class that is focused around the explosive and the fire damage. He is the only class that has two types of the melee attack. If you are standing close to the enemy, it is gonna slice the opponent with a knife, and if you are standing a little bit further from your target, pressing the melee attack, it is gonna throw the explosive knife, creating a huge AoE blast. The Gunslinger subclass is focused around headshot kills, because the more headshot kills you have, faster you're gonna reload. His ultimate is called Golden Sun. He summons a flaming pistol that disintegrates enemies with a solar light. His ultimate has a short duration with 6 shots, and if you can land the shots, they're gonna one-shot the target no matter what. The other thing that is really worth to point out about the Hunters is that they don't have thrust in the jetpacks. They have huge variety of different jumps that are gonna greatly increase the headshot kills while airborne. And on the end, there is the Arcstrider. Arcstrider is a Hunter's subclass that is focused focused around the lightning, aka arc damage. Arc Strider is a subclass that is focused around the melee kills. But if you're comparing Arc Strider with the Sentinel, killing the enemy with your melee is gonna regen your HP and it is gonna increase your melee damage like the Sentinel, but the difference between Sentinel and the Arc Strider is that after these 15 seconds of the insane amounts of damage on the melee, you can reset your HP regen and the damage buff again with the dodge. If you're a melee fighter, this is definitely class for you, because the amounts of damage that you can create with the Arc Strider in the melee range is insane. His ultimate is the Arc Staff. The description says, form a staff of pure arc energy and acrobatically take out your foes. The Arc Strider's ultimate is really close to the Striker's ult, and there is one more thing that I wanna point out about the ultimate. His ultimate has a different combination of attacks using the left and the right click. We won't go over that in this video, so please, if you want detailed versions about the subclasses, click that subscribe button, like if you like, dislike if you dislike. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Eroctic out.